Hey, this is Globewatcher, where we explore the unbelievable stories, strange moments, and wild trends coming straight out of China and beyond. Buckle up because today's story is something you have to see to believe. It started with a bowl of noodles and ended with a mystery that millions are still debating.
Man just threw money on our lap.
Two British women were filming a travel vlog in Chongqing when an elderly Chinese man suddenly handed them 100 yuan. Without a word. No conversation, no expectation, just a smile, a thumbs up, and a folded banknote pressed into their hands.
Do you speak Cantonese or Mandarin? Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. The man just threw money on our lap.
The clip was uploaded by Travel with Zoe, which quickly went viral. And what seemed like a random act of kindness soon opened up a much bigger question about generosity, perception, and the white privilege in modern China. The women had been eating at a small street stall in Chongqing, a city of 32 million, known for its steep hills, neon lights, and cyberpunk energy. An elderly couple walked by, paused, and smiled. Moments later, the man returned, using a translation app to chat briefly before handing them the cash. The vloggers were stunned. Why would he do that? It turns out this isn't rare. Across China, Western vloggers have captured dozens of similar gestures: free meals, paid taxi fares, and vendors refusing money. But these moments seem to happen mostly to white foreigners. Asian travelers from Japan, Korea, or Thailand rarely report the same treatment. Sociologists call it hospitality asymmetry. In Chinese culture, generosity towards guests is a virtue, especially toward those seen as coming from developed nations. For older generations, showing kindness to Western visitors reflects China's global confidence and friendliness. But critics say it's a subtle form of white privilege. In the end, the British travelers used the 100 yuan to tip the noodle vendor, turning the act of generosity into a chain of kindness. Still, the question remains, was it simple hospitality or something more complicated? 6 years, £5 billion, and one fugitive hiding under a duvet. That's the story of Jimin Qian, the Chinese woman behind Britain's biggest ever money laundering case. Qian defrauded more than 120,000 investors in China of billions in Bitcoin before fleeing to the UK in 2017 using a fake Caribbean passport. Once in London, she built a double life of luxury and deception, renting a £17,000 a month mansion in Hampstead and shopping across Europe like royalty. She wasn't alone. Helping her was Jian Wen, a former takeaway worker from Leeds she met online. Together, they spent hundreds of thousands on diamonds, designer clothes, and watches. In one Zurich trip, they dropped £119,000 in a single day. Qian even wrote a bizarre self-published plan titled 6-Year Plan, where she imagined marrying a British duke and ruling as Queen of Liberland, her own micro-estate. But reality caught up fast. When Qian tried to buy a £24 million London mansion, police noticed inconsistencies. A 2018 raid found her hiding under a blanket in bed, pretending to be injured.
What's your first name, please?
Yadi Zhang.
Can you spell that at all for me?
Y-A.
Yep. So you got Y-A-D-I.
Zhang. C-H-E.
Is that your surname, Zhang?
Yeah.
And Yadi's your first name?
Yeah.
And are you Miss or Mrs. or Ms? And what is your date of birth? Your birthday?
I don't understand what you said.
Oh.
Yeah. Birthday?
Yes, please.
November. Yeah.
And 1990.
Inside her room, a notebook of crypto passcodes, unlocking 61,000 bitcoins worth around 5 billion euros. It was the largest cryptocurrency seizure in world history. Investigators also found cash, euros, and even a hand-drawn treasure map leading to more crypto hidden near Harrods. But somehow Qian was released and vanished for 6 years. The hunt finally ended in 2024 when police traced her to an Airbnb in New York. They found her trembling under a duvet, the same way she'd hidden 6 years earlier. Qian pleaded guilty to multiple counts of money laundering and was sentenced to nearly 12 years in prison. Her associate Jian Wen received 6. Metropolitan Police Commander Will Line called it one of the most complex financial crime cases ever. Every Bitcoin left a trace, and it was that digital trail that finally exposed the empire she built on deception. And finally, we've got a crime of breastfeeding. From crime to controversy, a hospital in the UK has sparked outrage after claiming that milk produced by transgender women is just as safe and nutritious for babies as milk from biological mothers. The claim came from a leaked letter by the University of Sussex Hospital's NHS Trust, which said that milk produced through hormone therapy is comparable to a mother's. The trust, known for its inclusive policies, used terms like human milk and chest feeding instead of breast milk to be gender neutral. They explained that transgender women can induce lactation through hormones such as progestin and a drug called domperidone, which boosts prolactin levels, that hormone that triggers milk production. But the statement caused instant backlash. Critics warned that domperidone can pass into milk and potentially affect a baby's heart function. The drug's manufacturer even cautions that it should only be used if clearly necessary. Lodimore, head of the think tank Policy Exchange, called the guidance unscientific and dangerous, while US physician Dr. Jane Orient described it as reckless experimentation on infants. The hospital defended its position, citing a World Health Organization report suggesting that all human milk, regardless of source, remains superior to formula. They also pointed to a small 2022 study showing no measurable side effects in babies. Still, the public reaction forced the trust to remove its online guidelines and redirect users to a neutral breastfeeding resource. The debate has since widened beyond the UK, and advocacy groups argued that redefining breastfeeding erases biological distinctions and could compromise safety. Meanwhile, global health agencies have yet to issue definitive advice, leaving new parents caught between ideology and uncertainty. So, 3 stories and 1 theme: how far modern society will go to redefine kindness, wealth, and identity. From a 100 yuan act of generosity in Chongqing to a crypto queen hiding under a blanket of lies, and finally a medical debate challenging biology itself. Each reminds us that the truth is rarely simple and perception can be powerful. This is Globewatcher, your front row seat to the world's wild side. Stay curious, stay watching, like and subscribe and follow for more crazy stories from China, and I'll see you in the next story.